All right, so I've heard this question a bunch of times, and today it came up again. So I think I'll go into it for you guys. Someone asked me, hey, so-and-so's birthday's coming up. What do I get him? You're the fragrance guy. What should I get for him? And I'm over here like actually thinking, what would I recommend? Because I have so many for all different things. And it comes down to context. So I broke down this list of suggestions that if you wanted to get a gift for someone, you get them one of these. This is for a guy. So if you're a girl looking for a guy's gift, or you're a guy looking for a gift for your dad or a friend or whatever it is, you're looking to get a male, masculine fragrance for somebody, this is going to be that list. And I'll have like an all-arounders, all kinds of conditions that I have to cover as we go into this. So let's talk about like Father's Day, a dad gift. This could also be for just a masculine, like tough kind of guy, like a strong, clean cut, shaved, almost like a military kind of barbershop fragrance right here. We got Tom Ford Beau de Jour. Look at the presentation. It's beautiful. Looks fresh and clean and barbershoppy. Straight lines, straight edge, cut clean. This thing doesn't play around. I covered this in a previous video. It's got a lot of lavender done, masculine way. It's got a fougere barbershop kind of approach, old school. Some people even say it smells a little bit like grandpa-ish and like a little bit mature. But out of all the fragrances done this way, this thing is probably the pinnacle, right? It's perfect. It's smoothed out, not too piney, not too some of those, they can be like pine needle smelling, this style of fragrance. It's like that shaving cream aftershave coming together. You just walked out of the barber shop, astringent kind of barbasol, very green smelling and just like fresh, masculine, mature, okay? If he's a real masculine guy, he's like a dominant personality, he's a little bit more mature. He's like a guy who wears like formal clothes for his job. This is a really high-end gift to get him, like a real luxury gift to get him. I've gifted something that's like this to my stepdad, and he absolutely rocks it and loves it. There's a DIOR fragrance, I think from the late 70s, called Eau Sauvage. It's like the EDP of that. It's if I had the bottle, I'd recommend that too, but this one is superior to that one. And this is my personal bottle. I don't wear it a lot for my own context, but it's really, if you had one fragrance, like, and you were just a guy who just shaves and like is clean cut and masculine, get him this, okay? Tom Ford's Beau de Jour. A little bit of a price tag, but it's a luxury gift. It's something nice you can get for them. Like, hey, I got you this really nice luxury gift. Put a lot of thought into it, and it's beautiful. Also, this thing kicks ass. I do like it a lot. Watch out getting that for like a younger person. I don't want you to get that for a younger person. I'll cover that next. So an all round, like, you could get this for anybody, right? This works on young, old, works for work, works for dates, works for errands, works for every single purpose. That's Versace's Dylan Blue, okay? Versace Dylan Blue is unbelievable. It is excellent. It is like a masterpiece from them, okay? It's got a blue fragrance, right? It's got that shower gel fresh cleanness. Like, they're clean, but it's not like overly masculine. It's sweet, and it also has a smoky touch from an incense that they put in this. That doesn't smell like incense, like what you might think when I say that. There is like a light, dark smokiness woven into this fragrance. Anyway, let's take a look at, you got the Medusa head on the front. This is a 200 ml bottle. I got it online. You can get it online for way cheaper than what this might cost in the store. This is double the size of a bottle. I've used half of it already, and I have a big collection, okay? So I love Versace Dylan Blue. It's excellent. Since I don't have Bleu de Chanel, I gave my Bleu de Chanel away. It's on my hand. I have a sample. Bleu de Chanel and this are in the same direction. Bleu de Chanel is more luxury, more expensive, triple the price. If you can't get it on discounters safely, okay? This you can get on discounters pretty safely. You can get it cheap at a store if you need to get it at a store, or you could go to the Sephora and smell it yourself, or Ulta, and you can see for yourself that this thing is actually really great. I knew a guy who was getting into fragrances, and this was the only one he bought. He did a bunch of research, and I told him try to get like Versace Dylan Blue or Bleu de Chanel, because those two, I mean, just swap this out for Bleu de Chanel. If you can go get him Bleu de Chanel right now, as get him that gift, it's this one or that one. All around, you can't go wrong. If you're not sure about your decision and you really just want to get them something, if you know what fragrances they have as well, if they already have Bleu de Chanel because it's so popular, you could still get them this, because this still does a different job. It's a little bit different than Bleu de Chanel, but they're both interchangeably as excellent as the other, and well-versed and well-rounded. You could rock this all the time. It's not too masculine. It's hard to put a pin on this one because it's so easily used. The use cases for this are just so wide, and it goes for so many different age groups, and just, you could wear it to work, you could wear it to the gym, you could wear it to dates, you could wear it to school. You could do anything with this. This thing is really great, and it's a cool bottle. It looks cool on your shelf. It's definitely excellent product. Versace did a great job putting this together, okay? The 200 ml Eau de Toilette. If you go for the Dylan Blue, it's gonna be cheaper. If you go for Bleu de Chanel, it's higher tier for sure. Still similar quality, but it's gonna cost you like $160 and up. In my opinion, you have to go to the outlet to get it. Getting it online is risky because you might get a fake one, and if their birthday's coming up or you got to get them that gift, you're going to want to get your hands on this. Know it's real, have it in the package so you can wrap it up and not have to wait for it to be delivered. This, you could walk, all of these, you could walk right into a store. That's something I kept in mind for this. You could go to the store right away, right now, and go get it for somebody, okay? You don't have to order these online. And they're going to be a little bit marked up in the store, but if it's a luxury gift you're looking for, it's kind of worth it. You know, get them something nice. They're going to have this for a long time. I've used half my bottle already, and I have a lot of fragrances, so that says a lot. It's a dumb reach, so much different than the first one I showed you, okay? So a big use case there. I'm going to keep it in the Versace territory. These are sweeter, more playful, more youthful, but don't sleep on them. The Versace Eros line is absolutely sick. I love it. It's like this vanilla. This one, Eros Flame, let's start with that. Eros Flame is the red bottle with the gold cap. Medusa on the top. Okay, I got this for cheap online. I don't know what it's going for in the store, but I know I got this in like the sub $40 range for this 200 ml. I've used already, and I knocked out like a nice little chunk of it up here. Again, I have a lot of fragrances, so when you see me use that much of a fragrance, it's actually a pretty big chunk. This one stops someone in their tracks, okay? It's got a citrusy blood orange with this vanilla, and it's just kind of smooth, and it's nice in the air, and it lasts a good time. If they already have some fragrances, this is a good one to mix in. Just make sure they don't have Eros already, and even if they do have Eros, because everyone seems to have this already, it's still not redundant with that. It does do its own thing, and it's a little better, in my opinion, than Eros. So Eros Flame is like absolutely killer. I've had someone stop me in my tracks, ask me what I'm wearing, and I was wearing a bunch of this. I was just sprayed a bunch. It was in the middle of winter. I was dressed nice, you know, and he's like, yo, what is that? I need to go see what that is. I'm like, here, I'll look it up for you. I looked it up for him. He's like, all right. He bought it on the spot, okay? This is very mass appealing, excellent stuff. Don't sleep on Versace Eros Flame. I love it. Other people are gonna love it too. Now this is just a little bit sweeter, so you have to know it has this like really nice subdued. It's not vanilla like you might think. It's like a subdued vanilla sweetness. Okay, it's not like you're smelling vanilla extract at all. It's not like that at all. This is an aura. This is like a sillage. It's in the air. It's beautiful. It's attractive. It's very beautiful. I love this one. So you can't go wrong with this. You just do a little bit of research on what they have already. This one, if they don't have it already, get them that. Okay, it's a great gift. If somebody got me this, even though I have this bottle already, I would still be happy to have another bottle of this. It's just great. Okay, love it. That goes. The same thing goes for the Eros, like the original Eros right here. Also, the bottle's just so sick. Just looks absolutely stellar. What a great design they did. One of the coolest bottles I've ever seen. So Eros Flame, and the Eros, right? They're just great. This one though is just a bit different. So it drops all that citrus, right? There's not really a crazy amount of citrus. There's this vanilla, some light like minty kind of thing, and like a little bit of apple. So it's sweet and not fruity, but it has like a sweet edge to it. And I don't know, it's just mass appealing and great. I smell this on a lot of people. I've gifted 2 bottles of these out to people and they loved it. Okay, this one guy, I know he had Invictus already. I got him a gift because he was one of our patients who was like just super rad guy. He gave me like a guitar pedal, so I had to get him something, you know, to show him I was appreciating him. And I got him a bottle of Versace Eros, the EDT. Okay, I have them all. I have the EDP and the Parfum and the EDT. The EDT is the best one to me because it has that mint, and I love that mint in this. It's just like, it's not like spearmint or anything. It's a very soft, subdued mint, but this thing's sweet, beautiful, envelopes you in like a cloud of sexiness. It's sexy, fun fragrance, and it could be youthful, so it's not for like really old guys, but they could rock it too. Anybody could wear anything, but this is just, you could wear it to work. You could do all kinds of things with it. Gushing about Versace, those 3 that I just showed you, okay? Dylan Blue, Eros Flame, depending on their personality and what they already have, one of these can do the job, okay? I'd say the most versatile is the Dylan Blue, the most versatile out of those guys. So you could stop there, but let's go a little bit further, something a little bit higher tier, right? I want to give you some different options so that you can like really narrow down the appropriate thing to get this person. Now, if we want to go masculine and still have that Dylan Blue kind of blue fragrance, shower jelly, don't sleep on Dior Sauvage EDP. The EDP is where it's at, okay? It's the nice balance between the Parfum and the EDT. It's just right in the middle. You got ambroxan, long-lasting molecules in this. Masculine smelling, just great. It's got lavender done in a masculine way. It's got a really sweet cap, awesome gradient on the bottle. It looks friggin' rad. It's just cool to have, you know, and it smells great. You can wear it all over the place. Not everybody's wearing it. I know everybody says, oh, Sauvage, everybody's wearing Sauvage. I don't believe them. I don't smell it on anyone. Maybe one time I smelled it on a kid, and that was it. So Dior Sauvage, definitely the EDP, Eau de Parfum. Don't get the wrong one on accident, because there is a bunch of them. The Sauvage Elixir too. I wouldn't get someone a gift to that. That's something that I would buy myself after I smell it. This one though, you could get for someone else confidently and know that they're gonna have a great thing, nice product that is like high tier, excellent. It's going to have good quality control. They're all killer. Nice Dior. And the atomizer is so sick on this thing. It's like this pressurized, beautiful blue fragrance. Oh yeah, it's great. It's unbelievable. Shower jelly, clean, masculine. Yeah, definitely love this one. I'll gush about that too. I've showed Dior Sauvage a lot because it's not to be slept on and disrespected. A lot of people hate on Dior Sauvage in the Frag-Com community, the people who talk about fragrances and stuff. There's a bunch of us who still understand the power of this fragrance and how great it is. Okay, so Dior Sauvage, they already probably have it. You know, this is so good that you can't go wrong with getting it for someone, especially if he's a little bit of a tough guy, a little bit more macho, a little bit more edgy, whatever you want. He's got like, you know, beards and muscles and stuff. Yeah, Dior Sauvage fits that kind of guy for me. It also fits. I saw it on a scrawny little like 18-year-old. I was like, oh, kid, you smell good. He's like, yeah, that's Dior Sauvage. I was like, no shit, yo, that's awesome. So here's something that's the opposite of that. The next one I'm going to show you is a little bit more sexy, like sexy, seductive, nighttime, smooth fragrance. You could spray it on your bed. If they already have a bunch of macho stuff, if they already have a bunch of fragrances out there, this thing's a masterpiece. And you can go smell it right now. La Nuit de l'Homme. Okay, this is YSL. Yves Saint Laurent. Let me talk to you about this. This thing out of all my collection, people all the time are like, oh, out of everything you have, when you wear this, it's my favorite thing. I've heard it so many times, like, oh, that's my favorite one. Like, they'll be touring my collection and they'll go like, that's my favorite one. So this thing, no joke. Yves Saint Laurent La Nuit de l'Homme. So seductive. Warm, cardamom, soft smelling. It's so hard to explain how magical this one is. It's like gentle, clean, seductive, nothing off-putting, very mass appealing. Nothing blue about it, nothing green about it, no, nothing like that. This is something in its own class. It's great. Beautiful bottle. I got the 200 ml is the big one. I suggest you get the big one so you can spray a ton of it, because it's got a little bit lag behind with the performance of it, but it's fine. If you're gonna go out on a date at night, spray a bunch of this on. You could both wear it even. I can smell this a mile away when someone else has it. There's one guy I train with who has it. Now there's this one, and then there's the blue electric version. Both of those. Dumb, easy thing to get someone, all right? Absolutely. If you know that they like something a little bit darker, something a little smooth, sexy, seductive, something playful, and they have a small collection already, anybody who has a small collection, you could add this to your collection, okay? It's not gonna hurt you. It's actually gonna be incredible if you do, because this tastes great, smells great. No, I don't drink these, guys. I don't suggest you drink these or taste them, but smells like ridiculous. So beautiful. So if you want to get someone a nice gift and you can't figure out what to get them, and they already have like a bunch of stuff, and you've already seen like, oh, they got masculine stuff, they got blue fragrance already, this thing is versatile but not generic smelling at all. It's its own thing. It's a masterpiece. They did a great job with it. Unbelievable on this one. So NUIT de l'HOMME. Okay, you can go to the store again. You can go to Ulta, you can go to Sephora, any of those stores, and you could try to find it, right? You might be able to find it and just smell it right there, and you'll know what I'm talking about. You could spray the bed with this, okay? I sprayed a room. It could be a room spray. You can literally walk in the room. It's beautiful in there. This thing's crazy good, okay? Unbelievable. I'm still gushing about that, and I think I'll always be loving that. Next one is a little bit higher tier, okay? You have to go to the Saks Fifth Avenue to get this. This ALLURE Homme Sport Eau Extreme. Now, it's in the same vein as the Versace Eros Flame, okay? It's in a similar vein as this guy. It's really nice. It's got the, it's like this green kind of fragrance. Creamy green fragrance. Creamy, fresh, blue-green fragrance. Unbelievable. It's like a classic, you know, in my opinion. It's also a masterpiece. Lasts a good amount of time. I have some other fragrances that smell like this now, like Mancera's Cosmic Pepper. Smells a lot like this, but this one, whenever I wore it, it's always like, it's a dumb reach, easy win. Like, it's such an easy win. It's got the Chanel on the cap, a little Chanel there. Nothing to write home about with the cap. It's just a reliable cap that you can grab it by. But this beautiful, now look, this is the Eau Extreme. There's other ones, okay? There's the Edition Blanche. People love that one too. So if you go to Saks, go smell Bleu de Chanel EDP. Go smell Chanel ALLURE Homme Sport Eau Extreme. Go smell all the male ones, even Platinum Egoist. Get them a Chanel fragrance. You can't go wrong. If you want something a little higher end, a like nice gift, it's gonna be like 160 bucks at least, maybe 130, 160 bucks. That's what the going rate is for this bottle. So it's 100 ml, masterpiece. Again, super awesome. This one, beautiful. It's a beautiful fragrance. Doesn't smell like anything else that you have. You know, I've only really come across similarities, right? But nothing like to that same level. Now, I couldn't pick between these two. I couldn't. For the price, this was like $120 cheaper. So yeah, if it's like a gift then, and you don't want to blow a lot of money, this gets the job done, and it's really excellent. I only comparing them because they do have a lot of similarities. That creamy vanilla with that like green aspect to it, that beautiful fresh shower jelly. Mind blower. Chanel ALLURE Homme Sport Eau Extreme. Definitely check it out. It's an expensive gift, but it's definitely high-end enough that you can be really happy presenting that to someone, and it's very versatile. Oh, it's the same versatility as how I described Dylan Blue, Bleu de Chanel, even Sauvage. Just the same versatility. Lasts a long time on your clothes too. Maybe not on your skin, but definitely on your clothes and on your hair. Now let's go with like a fun, sweetest fragrance on the list. This thing is so sweet, but I know a lot of people who enjoy this. I smelled this on a lot of people. AZZARO Wanted. Oh man, which one? 50 ml. It's the PARFUM. Wanted. Yeah, this is Wanted. Now you gotta be careful. There's so many of them. I actually meant to buy the black bottomed one. I don't remember the name. But this one is the kind of like hazelnut juice. It looks like this like ambery kind of beautiful dark ambery juice. It's very nice. It's super bubblegummy sweet and then like this nutty kind of like warm fragrance tied in. It's like, it's just hard to explain this one, but if you go and smell it, you can go smell it at like Macy's. I think they have it. AZZARO Wanted. There's like a bunch of them, so feel free to get into the whole line. You can't go wrong with any of them in my eyes. There's some that don't have the black top. I would stay away from those, like the tonic and stuff. But if you go with this one, the one that has the solid black bottom, those two are like absolutely killer. And a great gift you can get someone. It's a 50 ml. It's a little bottle. Super sweet. It's going to last them a long time though. You can't spray too much of this. Yeah, right off the cap, I haven't sprayed this thing in months. Still ripping off the cap so strong, and it's really nice. It's like a playful nighttime sweet date night fragrance, ambery kind of warm fragrance with sweetness, and it's so sweet, like a bubblegum kind of sweet. Very like beautiful. So definitely a fun one to throw in. It's a little revolver, kind of a cool fragrance. If you need a gift, this is another fun one to throw in. This is like all guys can wear it. It's just a little bit sweet, so you got to know what your target audience is when you go to get them something like this. Can they rock this smell? Go to the Macy's and smell it though. If you see it sitting there, smell it. Don't want to steer you wrong. Maybe this just generates ideas, and now you get into like some new ideas, and then this ends up helping you get a gift. That's my intention here. So any of the Acqua di Gios are okay, but they're overpriced, and none of them last long. I know that like I sound like I hate them or something, or have something against them. They are beautiful masterpieces, okay? Pretty sure the perfumer is Alberto Morillas on all of those. He's an excellent... I think actually Alberto Morillas also made Dylan Blue and a couple of the other ones that I might have just shown you. So the guy's obviously here for a reason, and we talk about him. But Acqua di Gio Profumo and the Parfum, those are the ones I would say for you to get your man or your friend or whoever it is, your dad. This is like it's got that incense, that smokiness to it, but it's also like this beautiful aquatic fragrance. So I describe it as like the darkest of them. But yeah, it's great. Definitely tried and true classic. The whole line, Acqua di Gio, it's unbelievable line. But you know, I have a problem with how much they cost and how long they last when you spray them on and they just disappear. It kind of hurts my feelings and hurts my wallet a little. So let's check out the Profumo. This one I do enjoy. I get like a solid 6 hours on this. People complimented me 5 hours in recently. I remember someone saying, oh, it smells fresh, clean, you know, you smell good. That's good for work. Because I was at work and one of the patients smelled it on me and he gave me like a really nice, not over the top compliment, just a nice like, oh, you smell good. You smell really clean and fresh. You got to smell like that at work. You know, it's nice. I'm like, great. Acqua di Gio Profumo, right? This is discontinued, so you probably won't be able to get this one. I've used half the bottle already. I tend to spray a lot of this. It's expensive, but if you're not sure what to get them, look into this one or the Parfum, right? It's the one with the gradient. It's black as well. Anyway, after I just showed you all of that, you have so much homework to do. You can go to the store and start smelling all these. I'll probably write all the names of them in the description so that you can refer to that and just come back and watch the video if you need me to like break it down for you again. This all came from someone asking me, hey, what do I get him for his birthday? And I'm just thinking, I can only say Bleu de Chanel because I'm not looking at my collection. I'm not thinking critically. I'm like in panic mode trying to answer this question. Bleu de Chanel was the first thing that came to my mind. And then all of this stuff just started to come up as I was thinking about it the rest of the day. Bleu de Chanel's still in my hand. It's unbelievable. It's a masterpiece as well. So you can't go wrong. Just investigate into all these different things. If something sounded good to you, go check it out. It might take you down a rabbit hole that leads you to a really great gift, and now you're gonna think of this person every time you see them. You'll smell this on them, or you'll associate that smell with them, and that's a great thing to do. You know, scent is tied to memory. It's very important to have that going. You know. Anyway, thanks a lot, guys. Hope I didn't bore you too much, and I hope you got a gift out of this, because that could be tough sometimes to figure out what to get someone. Peace out, guys.